So strange, so bizarre, so simple and also so complicated. In a word, mysterious. That's how I've seen design patterns a few years ago. They were a bunch of nonsense schemas and impossible to decipher code. In reality, they are much easier and fun to learn and implement. I'm Podcoach Csaba, and I will be your teacher throughout this course. I will try to transfer to you some of this fun and also the knowledge about how and when to use these patterns. But before anything else, we have to look at what a design pattern means and how the expression came to life. All started in October 1994 when a group of 4 programmers at IBM published a book, Design Patterns: Elements of Reusable Object-Oriented Software. The book's authors, Eric Gama, Richard Helm, Ralph Johnson, and John Vliesides, based on their extensive C++ programming experience, were able to observe and document a set of about 23 common problems and their best accepted solutions. As a definition, a design pattern is an industry-wide accepted solution for a recurring, common, programming design problem. This does not mean that design patterns are all perfect and everyone agrees with them. In fact, some design patterns, as for example the singleton, was in certain circles designated as an anti-pattern because of the many misuses it has. Other patterns were simply not considered the best absolute solution by every respected programmer. But with all these, the patterns are essential knowledge to any medium to advanced level programmer. These solutions can always be successfully applied for the right problems. The fact that they are well taught, accepted, and tested in countless situations and applications offers an almost unimaginable advantage in many cases. Using a design pattern in the right way and for the right purpose makes the risk of the solution to be almost zero. However, since 1994, the world of computing changed a lot, and with it the solutions and concepts behind them changed significantly. Even if the original patterns are still usable and useful, some updates and variations had to be made to them in order to modernize both the concepts and the implementations. With such ideas came Robert C. Martin in its book Agile Software Development: Principles, Patterns and Practices, published in 2002. He gave examples in Java and used many Agile techniques and practices. But because Agile was so young, having only 1 year of existence, the book was not an instant success. It was, however, highly appreciated, but only in a restricted circle of great programmers. A few years later, in 2006, together with his son, Mika, Robert C. Martin rewrote the book for C# and .NET programmers. Being a different target and Agile getting momentum, it became the most important book of our times. It is a worldwide success, and a book all and every programmer should read and respect. The book, besides some Agile techniques, principles and practices, presents an extensive set of design patterns with use cases, recommended implementations, and other priceless ideas by probably the most legendary programmer alive today. My course will walk you through these 20 or so design patterns. Most of them are modern adaptations of the original patterns, but some were removed and others were added in their places to solve problems recently discovered in application design. Each episode will be composed of a few words about the pattern as an idea, about the design solution as a UML schema, an implementation in PHP, and some recommendations of use. Please note that the heart, the sense, the whole logic of a design pattern is in its UML schema. The implementation is just a particular adaptation of the schema to a concrete situation. Watch the implementations, learn from them, but don't take them literally. Whenever you will feel the need to use a design pattern in real life, take its schema, study its explanation, and if necessary, take a look at a random implementation, but always and every time add your own understanding of the business logic to the final solution. Thank you for listening this short intro, and I welcome you to have fun and to learn interesting things in the upcoming videos.